which park at Walt Disney World is the easiest to leave and come back later in the day, both with transportation and ride wait times, which I think is really, really crucial to think about when you're visiting Walt Disney World with a family.
Yeah. And it's, it's a tough question to answer because it depends on your resort sometimes, and which park you're going to. Like, let's say I'm staying at Art of Animation or Pop Century. Getting to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, if the weather is good and the Skyliner's running, is actually pretty easy to pop back and take a break.
Yes.
But if I'm going to have to take a bus to Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom, it's going to take a lot longer.
Yes. I think mode of transportation is huge when thinking about that, right? Leaving Magic Kingdom can be tricky, regardless of the mode of transportation that you're taking, unless you're at a monorail resort, because you're either waiting for a bus or like if you drove a rental or you drove to the parks, you're then waiting on the monorail at the ferry to get back to the TTC. So I would arguably say that regardless, Magic Kingdom, unless you're on a monorail resort, is probably the hardest to get to and from transportation wise. But then I would agree, I would
second Animal Kingdom as the next one because it's so out of the way.
You have to do buses anyway,
it's like buses.
Right? Yeah.
It's all buses and it's far away, I feel like, from everything except for Animal Kingdom resorts.
Yeah. So then by default, right, Epcot and Studios are going to be your easiest to get back and forth. Now, this is all using Disney transportation. If you're someone who wants to do a ride share or something like that, that's a completely different story. Magic Kingdom is still hard to leave because even if you're doing rideshare, you still have to go to the TTC unless you're doing a minivan, which is significantly more expensive. But if that's in your budget and that's what you want to do,
not like a personal minivan, like a Minnie Mouse minivan.
Yes. Clarification for that. So that's what I would say. Transportation wise, we kind of covered that. Ride wait times, I would say if you're coming back like late night, like for the last 2 hours of a park being open, I would say Magic Kingdom is probably the best to get the most done in that time frame, in Animal Kingdom. But Animal Kingdom closes early, but still if you utilize the last 2 to 3 park hours that it's open, you're still going to see lower wait times there as well, I think.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah, Studios and Epcot, unfortunately, their wait times don't really drop until right at the end of the night. So if you're looking for that, the last maybe hour, half hour to hour, to get like your one last big e-ticket, and then Epcot and Studios are not bad choices if you're looking to do like Remy or Frozen at Epcot, or if you're looking to do Slinky Dog or Rise at Hollywood Studios. If Hollywood Studios has 2 Fantasmics, then that is always beneficial to having low wait times. So that doesn't happen very frequently anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, such a bummer. Wish they did.
Yeah. So it's kind of not really an easy answer to that question, but a really good question to kind of consider, when it comes to that. I do think that if you're leaving and coming back, I prefer to do that at like Magic Kingdom because I do think you can still get on a lot of things if you come back in the day, regardless of if you're using lightning lanes or not. I think it's a good tactic with Magic Kingdom because the wait times do tend to be the highest right in that middle of the afternoon time frame.